I went through all the pens that didn't work at all and got them flowing really well, like 7 pens. So this one, you might be able to see it. It's got a little bit of flow. That's not bad. So I didn't touch that one, but I figure I can show the process to how to get it flowing more. What you need, what I figured out for this is you get the cap off. I initially used a chisel and then I almost cut myself using a chisel, and I swapped over to using scissors. So you got to take off the back cap of the pen. So this part here. So let's see if I can do it quickly on camera. Get the little sharp edge of the scissor under that cap, and then, oops, try not to shave it off. There we go. So you pop that off. I'm going to put that aside. And then, because I'm lazy, what I do is I take a pair of pliers, grab the tip. I can do it with my hand, but I mean, it's a tiny little thing, and I didn't want to fiddle with for like a minute on camera. And you get the entire ink paint portion of the pen out. Now, the important thing is apparently some people have actually been putting kneaded eraser in the back of here, thinking that that would create the pressure to push the ink down. No, the holder of the pen, this is actually the pen part. The holder of that part doesn't do the trick. What does the trick is shoving something here in the little hole in the back end, jokes aside. So what you do is you take a little bit of kneaded eraser, just a little bit, and you plug the back end of that. And you really don't need a lot if you get a good solid wad in there at the start. Okay, so I got that. You know what? That doesn't feel like it's plugging as much as just sitting inside the tube. This is an older kneaded eraser too. Try not to use my good working kneaded eraser. So stick it big in there. There. So I got the end covered. The idea is to create an air seal. And what I did is, I guess you could use a Q-tip if you took off the cotton off of one end. What I did is I took a fine brush and I whittled it down a bit so it could actually go inside a bit. And I just kind of crammed that kneaded eraser in there a bit. I'm probably doing more than I need, considering the pen's already working. So this would be a little bit of an overflow situation. And the flow doesn't start immediately. It takes a little while for the pressure to translate down all this ink to get to the pen, but see, so it hasn't worked yet. I'm going to stick it in a bit more because I don't want you guys waiting. Now it's not working at all. Great. That's just what happens to these things normally, isn't it? So maybe I don't have enough pressure trapped in there. So luckily there's so much tube, I can just put more. Just pop it on there and push that in too. It's almost like, because I brought up Q-tip, it's almost like putting earwax in your ear to silence the world around you. All right, so maybe that should be enough. It's been about 30 seconds since I first put the first bit in. There we go. And you can see it's flowing really freely. And if you see that white bit on the end of the tip there, that probably means it's too much pressure. So it's going to leave a little drop until I get some of that ink flowing. So that's how we do it with the jelly roll.